It's the last day of beta. So we're gonna do something special today. Special. Because it's August 31st. I got this app on my tablet called rrrather. It's a Would You Rather app. And I think the featured questions are pretty interesting. So let's see what kind of answers we'll get and which ones we choose. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. I'm good.
Okay. Let's take turns reading the questions then.
Okay. You want me to read first or?
Okay, you can read first.
Okay. Would you rather save the life of a starving African child that you will never meet, or have an actual working lightsaber?
You first.
Me first?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely save the life of African children. I mean, like what type of... It doesn't matter how much of a Star Wars fan you are, like what type of terrible person would not save someone's life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, that's not even a question.
It's the actual working lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't care.
If you use it for the good of all the African children.
And what are you gonna do? Slice down some freaking...
I don't know, you can...
baobab trees or something?
You can use it to build houses.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
I don't know. I would say the
lightsabers are for destroying, they're not for creating, so no.
What if you take it and sell it though? Let's move on.
Even so.
Next one is, would you rather take a European sightseeing vacation or a relaxing Caribbean vacation? Well, this is tough. I'm gonna say a European sightseeing vacation because it's one of my dreams is to go to Europe. Because I've never been. What about you?
Me? Yeah, I think I'd rather go sightseeing. Like, I mean, of course going to the Caribbean and like relaxing would be nice too, but I don't know, like when I'm at home and I'm not at work, like I tend to just be lazy anyway, so being lazy on a beach seems really pointless to me. Like, if I'm gonna take a vacation and go somewhere I've never been, then like you might as well, like, you know, look at things and learn stuff about the place you're going to, because there's probably a high chance you're never gonna go there again.
True.
So you might as well take advantage of it, right?
I think I'm sick of the ocean because I lived in Hawaii and Florida.
I'm scared of the ocean. The ocean is terrifying. I mean it's a beautiful, like, wondrous thing, but it's also absolutely terrifying.
Okay, next question.
I get to read this one? Okay. Would you rather have no internet or no cell phone? No cell phone for sure. I can do no cell phone. But no internet, I think I wouldn't be able to watch YouTube. I wouldn't be able to play Final Fantasy XIV. I wouldn't be able to keep in touch with my family overseas very easily. It would just be a disaster. So, no cell phone is fine. Like, if I could only use internet at home or at work, I would be perfectly fine with that. I mean, that's what we did in the 90s when we were growing up.
That's what I did today.
Oh yeah, because he forgot his phone at home.
Which is why I'm vlogging right now, midnight.
Yeah.
So my answer would be the same, because cell phone or smartphone without internet is just an iPod.
Yeah, basically.
Or an iPod that could make telephone calls, I guess. Okay, next question is, would you rather legally change your last name to Hitler or never eat chocolate again? Like, I don't mind if my name was Hitler. I mean, chocolate's important, right?
Yeah, honestly, either way, it wouldn't really matter to me.
It says you can't change it, but you're Mr. or Mrs. Hitler from now on.
I think I would give up chocolate. I'm not that big of a fan of chocolate anyway. I like vanilla better. Like, when it comes to ice cream flavors, I'd rather have vanilla any day than chocolate. I'm not much of a chocolate person. And, I mean, I don't care that Hitler's name is associated with, like, you know, the Holocaust. It's just, I don't like the name. I just don't like the sound of it. Like, I like my own last name better, you know? So.
That's because you just got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral? I guess my wedding, because we didn't have a wedding, basically.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, not that I would know if nobody showed up to my funeral, but I would hope that people showed up to my funeral, you know? That would, if I was alive, or if I had some sort of sense of things, it would make me happier, I think. How about you?
Wait, so you would rather have someone show up at your wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. We didn't even have a wedding anyway, so.
Well,
Not a party anyway. Not like, I mean, we got married, but we didn't have like a reception or like a ceremony.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one. Well, I mean, if we were to have a wedding, then
I'm totally okay with the idea of just like, if we had like a ceremony, just me and you. I'm totally okay with that idea.
that's true too.
I'm totally fine with that. Like, I'm, like, a lot of people don't understand my thinking on this, but it's like, I'm not the type of person who likes to stand out a lot, and I don't like people making a big fuss about me, or like, you know, like things happening. I mean, like, sure, you know, getting married is like a big deal, but I feel like more so than the fact that you're getting married, like, taking care of the relationship that you have and the bond that you have and making sure that it works out is way more important. So it's like, don't celebrate marriage. Celebrate if someone, you know, survives their marriage, if they have a happy marriage, or like if they make their relationship work. Just because like nowadays marriages are like a dime a dozen. Like, people get married, they get divorced, whatever. Like, people can't make it last. So like, if people work on their relationship then and they make it last, I feel like that should be recognized, not just getting married itself, you know. Even though it is a nice thing, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know how to answer this one. I don't care either way.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't really care at your funeral either because you're going to be dead, right? But, I mean, just, like, thinking about it, though, it's like your funeral is, like, the last time that people see you before you're, like, completely gone, out of sight. And as soon as you're out of sight, people will forget about you. Like, of course, people will remember you every once in a while, but, like, in general, people will not remember you. Because if someone is not there, you forget about them. That's just reality. So, like, I would rather have people, like, remember the last moment that I'm there before I, like, disappear from the memory. Have one, like, remaining memory. Because usually, like, I think funerals really, like, give people an impression and leave, like, a memory in their mind about that person.
Yeah. I guess I'd want to just quick, though. Because I don't want people just crying over me for a long time.
It's not a long time. It's like a day. Well, not even a day, just a couple hours.
I guess so. Wait, did I read this question? Or is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay. Would you rather go way back in time and meet your ancestors, pre-1800s, or go way into the future and meet your great-grandchildren post-2200? Future. Because I don't really care about the past.
Yeah.
I mean, pre-1800s would mean some old dude in Japan or Korea.
Mm-hmm.
And if it were my Korean ancestors, I wouldn't be able to talk to them anyways.
Yeah.
In Japan, it'll be farmers or something. I don't know.
I
think the future would be more interesting to go
sense.
visit.
Yeah, I thought about this a little bit. Like, if it was my, like, because the majority of my family is white, so, like, if it was, like, my dad's family or, like, my mom's side of the family, I can only imagine that they'd be, like, poor white people in Europe. Or, well, pre-1800s, probably my mom's side was already in the U.S., but, like, my grandfather is from Scotland, so I'm imagining probably be some, like, poor family from Scotland or something. And they'd probably be, like, crazy racist people, because some of my family's from the South, too, so, like, I really would not want to meet people like that. That would not be fun to know that I come from people like that. Mm-hmm. But if it was my dad's mom, that might be interesting, because my grandma is Inuit, so that might be interesting to like see the way that they live. But I think I'd rather go into the future and meet my great-grandchildren post 2200, because like I would rather see, because like the past there's nothing you can do about, you know, but like in the future it's kind of like, oh, you know, like you can see, it's easier to see why things kind of turned out the way they did, because you have some insight into what happened like while you were alive. So
although I hope it's not like post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, that would be, well, if it is, then you know that something didn't go right, though.
Yeah.
But like I would hope that the world would be like a better place, and if it's not, then you could kind of see why and like possibly change your actions, or like let people know that something bad is gonna happen, so you can like change things. Maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully it's like this picture where it's like all futuristic and Jetsons like. That'd be cool.
Well, I guess we'll see, huh?
Okay, we're gonna do 5 more, but these are 50-50 questions, so
50-50.
quick rapid fire answers.
50-50.
Okay. So would you rather be able to fly or read minds? Fly.
Read minds.
I just want to fly.
I'm scared of heights like crazy, so I would rather not fly. Even if I could fly perfectly without any like problems or anything, I would rather read minds. Plus, like if you read minds, like theoretically, you could like figure out the lottery number or something from someone who knows it and like get rich or something. Or I don't know, just anything like you could call somebody out on their lies, or like know what people in your life are actually being like honest to you and not honest, and like making your surroundings better or something. I don't know. So
no, maybe I watched too many anime where characters can actually read minds and they're all like miserable and stuff because of it.
Yeah, but I mean like people who are really realistic tend to be like, I wouldn't say miserable, but they're just like they realize what life is really like anyway, so it's like it's not that big a difference.
Yeah, I guess it just makes you smart in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Would you rather eat chicken or beef? I say beef.
Beef?
Yeah.
I haven't had a good steak in a while, so I'm going to say beef. Who would win in a fight? Voldemort or Sauron?
Oh man, I don't know the background enough on both of these villains to like make a viable, like well thought out answer.
We can skip that then.
Okay.
Cutest dog breed?
Lancashire Heeler or a Leonberger? I like the Leonberger better. I'm not that big of a fan of like bigger dogs, but the first one kind of looks like a wiener dog, and I'm not a big fan of wiener dogs. I mean, I love all dogs, but I think the second one is kind of like a big fluffy, kind of looks like a big fluffy bear. So
I don't know. I kind of like smaller dinky dogs.
I like smaller dinky dogs too generally, but that one is just kind of like meh. This one has like a big fluffy face, and he looks like he's a teddy bear.
Yeah, fluffy animals are nice too. Okay. I'll make this last one. Which do you think will happen first? The time pyramid gets completed, or humanity is capable of extragalactic travel?
What? The time pyramid gets completed. What the hell is a time pyramid?
I'm not sure actually.
What does that even mean?
As you can tell from the picture, one block is inserted every decade. It will be completed in 3183. Oh, okay. So, do you think we'll reach 3183 first, or extragalactic travel will come first?
I don't think that extragalactic travel will ever happen. Like, I just don't, at least not by human beings. Not by living beings made of like cells and tissue. I don't think it's possible. I think that your body would break. I don't believe that there's a way to keep your body from feeling the impact of like really fast travel. Like, I mean, think about it. When you're on a roller coaster, as it is, like your body gets like jerked all over the place. Imagine going like light speed. Imagine that. Your body would be like, you'd just explode. You'd be like a pancake. You'd be like a human pancake.
We ride bullet trains and stuff, and that goes super fast.
That's different though.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
We're talking about like hundreds of thousands of times that speed though. Think about it.
Well, it's not really the topic of if will it happen. Like if it will happen.
Well,
I don't think it's gonna happen in 1,183 years. If it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I would say the same.
I think it's gonna take at least 5,000 more years.
I would think like a time period would be finished first.
Yeah.
If it's even possible.
But yeah, it's pretty unfathomable from our standards. So something drastic will have to happen in technology or whatever-ology.
Well, I mean, our technology is moving very quickly as it is right now. Like, I mean, think about it, because the internet just really took off in the 90s, and like we're only in 2015 now, and the internet is like the basis for our lives now. It's everything. It's like it's a part of everything that we do, like every day. I mean, the internet is such a part of our lives that people are obsessed with the internet. Like, we like almost can't live without it. I mean, we can, but people are so obsessed that like we can't live without it in a matter of speaking. So
yeah.
I mean, like, technology is moving really quickly, but I don't know. I mean, it might be possible, but I'm not a scientist and I can't say. And like, some people say that it might be possible, but I don't know. I just feel like with how fragile human beings are, it doesn't really seem possible. But I can't say because I'm not a scientist. So.
What did I say?
What?
It's 2015. I don't have my flying car yet, so it's not gonna happen in 3,000 whatever.
We have planes though. Those are basically flying cars.
But right? I don't have one in my garage, so there.
Well, I guess that's true. Well, the thing though, if we did get flying cars, we would have to come up with a whole new traffic system for flying cars, and I feel like people are already terrible enough drivers as it is. Like, just imagine that, like, you're driving in the air, plus they're terrible drivers, plus, like, if you crash, you're gonna fall down to your death, almost absolutely. So, it's like the worst scenario ever.
I can only imagine, like, explosions in the sky, like, every day.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for, like, Tokyo or Florida or something like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It would just be a disaster. Like, I don't think I could ever trust people to, like, fly cars. It's hard enough to trust a freaking pilot to pilot a plane as it is. So, like, flying cars and just anybody can drive them, I don't think so. But, although, I will say that, like, if we had, like, floating houses or whatever, like, if we had floating houses or something, some way to do that, we could totally escape the threat of earthquakes.
True.
Yeah. And tsunamis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds much harder.
Yeah. But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, I guess we'll have to do that time travel thing and ask our descendants.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys have flying cars yet? Is extragalactic travel possible yet? No? Okay, I'm going back to 2015.
What if it's like post-apocalyptic, like you said, and everybody like lost all the information from previous generations, and it's like Mad Max or something like that.
Teleported there.
And it'll be like, what the hell is intergalactic blah blah blah? What are you talking about? What is that?
Yeah, that'd be weird if we have better technology than in 200 years?
Yeah.
Like oh my god!
Like what we have is like what the basis for a storyline that they use in like a lot of video games. Like they lost their technology, and then people started over again, and then eventually like everybody just forgot what that technology was, and it's like an ancient like super technology.
What is lost technology?
Yeah, like lost technology. That would be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, interesting.
We might do it again some other time. But yeah, VEDA's over.
Yeah, August is over.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, August. You were way too hot in the beginning. Toward the end, you felt alright, because it's cool now, but Man, you sure sucked at the beginning because you were hot and humid. And July was hot too. But thankfully, we only had like 2 months that were really hot this year, and then it cooled down. It was really cool at the beginning, and then toward the end it cooled down.
Yeah.
Like now.
It shot up and it shot down.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yep.
Thanks for watching all my beta videos, and I'll continue to vlog into September, definitely, because a lot of things will be going on, and I'll say that in another vlog. Bye.
Bye.